What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Polygon here, and as we can see, as we predicted with Ethereum having a nice little pump today and a breakout of its actual little range it's been in for the past few weeks, we are seeing a lot of altcoins picking up off the little pullback that they are seeing. As we can see, Polygon did actually lose the 20 moving average here, but it looks as though for the past few days it has been bouncing in and around the 55 here as a strong level of support. And then since then, coinciding with, you would say basically the bottom of this little range we formed as well, that we have seen a bounce to the upside, which we did actually predict in our previous few videos for the past few days for our updates for Polygon. So you should go check them out if you want to see what we were saying. But basically what we said was, if we did roll over from the 20, we've got the bottom of the range coinciding with the 55. Moving average here is a strong level of support. You can see there's a confluence here of the two key levels of support. The range itself and the 55 have both been acting as support here. And you can see that's exactly what's happened. We've actually seen Polygon come down, pretty much touch the bottom of the range and the 55 here. And then you can see today we've actually had a really nice bounce to the upside, haven't we? Yesterday we tested the 20 moving average as resistance, you can see here. But today it looks as though we've actually broken back through the 20 and we're looking like we're coming back up to some potential good levels. So it looks as though Polygon's showing a lot of strength, isn't it? You can see obviously the wider range that we did form. Look at something like this, you could say, has actually, not yet been broken out of and tested, but with the Bitcoin, Ethereum and a lot of other altcoins as well breaking out of their range that they formed on the 19th of May when we had the big crash. Ever since then we have been, getting back to where we were in reality, haven't we? We've basically come all the way down for Polygon to, what is it, 62 cents to 62.5 cents. Since then, we've bounced all the way up to 172, which was one of our price targets, by the way, before a pullback. And now it looks as though now we've tested support, that we're having a little bounce to the upside. So overall, things looking really strong for Polygon. We really do think this is a top quality crypto. The ecosystem for it's developing all the time. And as the whole crypto sphere starts to develop and get more projects, especially with Polygon launching more projects on its platform, we do think it's going to continue to do well into the future. It's slowly becoming a blue chip platform in our opinion, as long as they can continue to actually increase their adoption rate in terms of projects, because they are actually getting a really high amount of users, and their user growth rate for the Polygon network is increasing all the time by a massive rate. But we do want to see obviously more top quality projects being launched on Polygon so that the ecosystem does start to get used more and more going into the future. Obviously that will lead to a lot more demand for Polygon, increasing its price as well. But we do think overall, Polygon's doing extremely well, isn't it? You can see, I mean, at the start of the year, it was like 1.5 cents, wasn't it? Down here at around 1 cent. In November, almost a year ago. What was it, a year ago, just for argument's sake? We're looking at like the 1st of September here. So 1st of September, looking at around 2 cents. And we're around 75-ish X from that price at around 150. So crazy price action, obviously. Polygon's done ridiculously well in the past year or so. And we do think it's going to continue to do well in the future because it's a really top quality project, and we strongly believe that it's going to do well based on, the user adoption rate. And you look at this chart and you think this is a bullish chart in reality. So if we just take a look, you can see the situation here. Obviously we had our big downtrend with our lower lows, lower highs. We've broken out of that. We've broken out of all these resistances and now we're holding them. The previous resistance is flipped into support, which is really bullish, isn't it? Obviously it bounced off the 55 moving average here as support as well. And things looking good overall. So just taking a look at short-term price predictions, then now we've established what's going on here. You can see quite clearly what's happening. We're basically making our way back up to the top of this big range, aren't we? That we have been stuck in for a long time. So if we take a look at what's happening here, as we said in yesterday's video, if we did continue to roll over, we would see the 55 and the bottom of the range acting as strong support. And that's exactly what's happened here. But we would continue to say if we did roll over again, we're obviously going to see the 55 moving average doing something like this. Probably going a bit more sideways actually, and we would see this as very strong support in our opinion. Considering how bullish the market is as a whole, we can't imagine Polygon doing something like this where it just rolls back down to the bottom of the range. So as we can see, we do think that this 55 and the bottom of this range is very strong support, which has been proven now, and that would be our short-term price prediction going to the downside. looking for that area again as support if that was the case. And as we said before, we're obviously looking for the top of this range for our next price target in reality back at around 172. But if we do break out of that, we've obviously got another level here at $1.95 to $2 at the top of the wider range, which would be our overall short-term price prediction. So those would be our short-term price predictions. And as we always say, if we look at that Fibonacci retracement level here, we can get an idea of what's definitely possible. And as we said, we do think that $5 to $10 range for Polygon, which is only around a 2 to 4x from the all-time high, by the way, is very, very achievable indeed. And we do think if we do get a crazy pump by the end of the bull run, with Bitcoin going well over 100k, etc., we could be looking at, maybe $15 or $20 per Polygon token, depending on how much of a pump that we get. So we do think $10 is our price target that we do think will probably be achieved, around a 4x from the all-time high, taking us to around $40 or $50 billion market cap, very, very likely in our opinion. Considering the power and the sheer quality of the network. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.